Welcome to K-Drama Divas, a podcast and community for passionate fans of Korean dramas. Join us as we explore the captivating world of K-dramas, discussing the latest releases, timeless classics, and everything in between. Whether you're a seasoned K-drama addict or just stepping into this addictive realm, get ready to laugh, cry, and fangirl with the K-Drama Divas. You're listening to the K-Drama Divas podcast. My name's Amanda.
I'm Maureen.
I'm Serina.
And welcome to the K-Drama Divas podcast. We just started watching a new drama together.
Goblin.
It's not new.
It's new to some of us.
It's from 2016.
Oh.
I didn't realize it was that old either.
Definitely not new.
No.
So Goblin, and Serena and I haven't seen it. And Maureen has seen it
A few times.
I didn't realize it had been a few times.
Yes.
We've mentioned this on other podcasts that we'll get together and we'll go through one whole series together, and sometimes it can take us some time.
Right.
So I don't know how long it's going to take us to watch Goblin because it's long. We only watched one episode.
And how many episodes are there? Are there a lot?
I think there's 19.
Yeah, there's
Oh, okay.
60.
So it's normal.
Yeah, but they're like an hour and a half, I think.
Well,
That's
the
right.
first one was an hour and a half. I don't know that all of them are an hour and a half, but they are over an hour, yes.
So we'll periodically drop a podcast about our progress and our opinions of Goblin. The first episode, it was a little confusing for me, not going to lie.
It was confusing, but Maureen, when we went into it, said you just have to get past the first one.
Yeah.
And why was that your suggestion?
Because it was a lot of back in the day. He's 939 years old. So it went back.
You should talk to Mark.
It went back to that time and all the fighting that he's a general. He was a general in whatever.
Some army.
Yes. And
We don't need to know which one.
no, we don't.
It was in Korea.
Anyway, he has this sword that is stuck in his chest, but it's not visible.
Well, that sounds so confusing.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, he dies, not in the war, but the king has him killed. And people are praying. I don't know if they're praying that he'll survive or come back to life or what they're praying, but God, or is it God?
They say
A
that.
God, some type of
Yeah.
God. But
Right.
some God hears him and lets him live.
It's
Like, or
not
come back
him,
to
but
life?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
So he comes back as a goblin.
he comes back as a goblin, and he has this invisible sword stuck through his chest, and no one can see it. But when he finds his bride, she'll be able to see it and pull it out, and then he'll die. Which makes me think this is going to be a sad drama.
Right. Why would...
But we'll give it a try. Don't look at my mom because she'll reveal everything.
Right.
But funny story, when Maureen was telling me to watch it, she said I might have a problem with the age difference.
Why is that?
Is it because he's 900 years old?
I don't think it has to do
Well-
with the ages of them in the
No.
drama.
I
I
feel
like Twilight. He was 90. She was 18. I'm like,
I think South Korea had trouble with it because I think there might be like a 12 or 13-year age difference between the two of them.
They're
Which-
the real people, not
yes,
the
real
characters.
people. The real
oh,
people.
is that scandalous?
Is
I
it
have no
scandalous in the
idea.
government or in the people in general?
I don't know, but
Serena, you're kind of scandalous.
So are you.
Oh,
You're
no.
more scandalous than me, aren't you? Aren't you? Because Mark and I are 10. How many years are you guys?
10 for a couple months, 11 for the rest of the month.
Oh,
We're so scandalous.
I guess so. Who knew?
Age differences.
Right.
so
That doesn't bother me, Mom.
no, it's nothing.
Did you
really.
really think that would bother Amanda?
No.
You said it
Then why
might
did you
bother
say it?
me. You said Maybe you were just trying to bring up the fact that it bothered some people.
Yeah, I didn't think it would bother you.
Okay.
No.
Maybe she was, remember a while ago we talked about her saying things just to throw you off?
I'm trying to remember why I even told you that.
Maybe she said that when she was sick a couple months ago and she didn't realize she had said it.
No, I was on the way here to watch it.
Oh,
Really? I don't think I meant it that way. But
I will say, toward the end of Goblin, it kind of started drawing me in.
of episode 1.
of episode
Mhm,
1.
Yeah, because the female lead, who was also in Eternal Monarch,
The king, yes.
Eternal King,
The King
No.
Eternal Monarch.
the King Eternal.
With my favorite.
Lee Min Ho.
I should say he's my original favorite.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
OG. He's the OG of male lead.
What's the OG?
Original gangster. It's a thing.
Oh.
You've never heard it? OG.
I for some reason I do, but I don't know what it
Uh-huh.
means. So, okay, now I won't remember either.
The OG. The OG of male leads.
All
Lee
right.
Min Ho.
Yes. Ha.
So she's had a hard life. Like her mom died. Oh, so the whole thing, the female lead was in her mom's stomach. I was gonna say a baby. Yeah, she was a baby.
Her
But
mom
she
was
was-
pregnant
her
with
mom
her.
was pregnant.
Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. I was like, how do you describe that? It's Monday. Oh wait.
It's not Monday.
It's Wednesday.
Thank God it's not Monday.
Oh yeah, it feels like Monday. Wow.
You have a lot going on, right?
I do. Okay. So, anyway, my point is,
He saves the mother.
and her,
He
and
the male lead.
the male lead, and she develops this superpower. I don't know if it's a superpower. Or
No,
super
she was-
curse, but she can see.
She was born with this mark on her back of her neck.
Yes, and so everyone says she's the Goblin's bride, which clearly she is because right, she's the female lead.
We're assuming.
We're assuming. But she can see spirits and ghosts and goblins
Right.
and Grim Reapers. There's a Grim Reaper. He's kind of cute too.
Yes, he is.
Wait, the male lead. What? Oh, what,
Gong Yu is the male lead.
what else has he been in?
He has been in Train to Busan. He's also been in
Somebody just asked me today if I'd seen Train to Busan.
Really?
Yeah, Art from Work asked me that.
And then he's been in Squid Games. Yeah.
Has he been in anything I've seen? Because I know
No.
he looks familiar, but I don't remember.
He's pretty famous. He's pretty famous.
Gong Wu,
He's the-
right?
Oh, okay. Coffee Prince. I don't know if I'd
Yes.
recommend that to anyone, but
Coffee Prince.
okay. All right. Well, it does intrigue me. And towards the end, she realized she can summon the goblin every time she blows out a can of fire. And so she's constantly doing it. And she decides that she's going to marry him. But I forget why. Did she say why? Oh, I think that was the cliffhanger. I'm going to marry you. Right?
And wasn't he kind of resisting?
Yeah,
Because he was convinced she was not the
Right.
Goblin's
She has
bride.
to prove that.
she can't see the sword.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So he's not interested.
right.
So I'm really
But yet
curious.
he is. No, but yet he's interested enough to care about her.
To entertain her.
Well, I mean, he's coming around often. Well, I guess
Yes.
does he have to when he's summoned? There's so many questions.
I would
Don't
assume
answer
I
me.
would assume so. And he's kind of like, this isn't a game, don't just do it to do it. Right?
Yeah.
Or am I making
doesn't
that
she
up?
blow a candle out on her phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that's when he's kind of like,
Does she even have to blow out fire? Can she just go?
oh,
Do
and
you hear me
just
blowing?
blow.
I don't know.
Eh,
We'll find out.
Maureen looks like
But-
she has something to say,
no,
but
you know what? I was going to go with the age thing again because I was talking about their real ages, but actually it is more of an age difference if you think about the storyline because she's only 19 years old in the story. And he is obviously in his 30s. I mean, even if he's 939, but really he looks like a 39-year-old man too, doesn't he?
But she's not really 19 in real life.
No, but she's playing a 19-year-old character.
Oh, so that's why they weren't happy, because she's 19 and
So it
he's
was like 20 years probably. Yeah.
yeah, we don't care. Not for this drama. He's a goblin.
It's a drama.
I
You
know.
know, it's
Right.
not reality.
There's enough to get hung up on.
Right. Yeah. If that's the worst thing somebody ever does, I'll give him a pass. As long as they're of age.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. We've only seen episode 1,
Right.
but I have a feeling that our fellow K-drama diva here has been watching it behind our back.
Well, I've watched it a few times.
Weren't you watching it this week?
Yeah.
I want to watch it with us.
Yes, I'm gonna watch it with you.
Okay.
But I mean, I couldn't resist. I like it, so I just keep watching
okay,
it.
so
but-
is it like in your top? And again, we say this
top 20.
top 20. Okay, as I say, we have 700 in our top 10, but
It's in your top 20?
Yeah.
That's not very high then.
Oh, it's pretty.
well, with
Yeah.
as many as she's watched,
That's true. And I guess I'm not one to talk because I have so many in my top 5.
right?
Yes.
Right. That's what
exactly.
makes it
I
hard.
know. So
That's why I
top
was
20
being
is more
honest.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard Goblin's really popular, so if you've watched it, drop us a line, tell us what you think.
It
Don't
is
give us
just-
any.
Don't don't spoil it.
That's
but
right.
Out of 5
Yeah.
stars, what would you rate it?
Right. And why?
Yeah. Without spoiling it.
We're the only ones that can spoil things.
We're terrible people.
Oh,
So that's it for part 1. Anyone else want to say anything about episode 1?
No.
no.
Okay, we'll do periodic updates of our Goblin viewing. Until next time.
Thanks for listening.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of the K-Drama Divas podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode as much as we did. Before we part ways, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review wherever you get your podcasts. Connect with us on social media at K-Drama Divas to stay up to date on recent podcasts and to share your thoughts and recommendations.